Assalamualaikum to our respective lecturer. My name is Nurnal Tasha binti Muhammad Zaki with my team members Nur Emilia binti Jamil and Alia Kaisa binti Abdul Ghani. We are from Group 7 and we will discuss our topic which is foreign labour shortage in the Malaysian palm oil industry. Rubber and palm oil plantations contributed greatly to rural poverty reduction and economic advancement from a low-income to an upper-middle-income economy after independence. Since the colonial administration began encouraging Chinese and Indian labor migration in the early 20th century, Malaysia's economy has relied largely on foreign labor to sustain its development. According to the Malaysian Palm Oil Board, Malaysia's principal statistical source, an estimated 69% of industry employees were foreign workers in 2010. Foreign workers have historically filled the gaps left by Malaysians seeking better education and higher paying jobs. But because of foreign labor shortage, the business is struggling to recruit locals who are opposed to plantation employment. In this study, we will go over the issues and the solutions to Malaysia's shortage of foreign labor in the palm oil industry.
Four issues. First, increased mechanization may lead to risking the health of employees and trees. A company's CEO claimed that their employees said that the mechanical cutter's vibrations made their hands and arms numb that can lead to nerves and musculoskeletal damage. There can be a potential risk for the machinery compacting the soil when moving the trees. Heavy machines and tractors can cause soil compaction at depths that cannot be fixed, which impedes root penetration. Second, cost is a significant limiting factor, even with the new technology invented. It is still practicable to pay laborers than to mechanize fully due to current technology does not allow efficient harvesting of fruit more than 30 feet in the air. To make an example, this is as an option to cut down the fresh fruit bunches, but their cost would prevent most plantations from acquiring them. Third, negative perceptions of plantation work. One of the main issues faced is that the perception that the plantation labor is a dirty, dangerous, and a demeaning job. This shows that the young people only hear about the negatives and therefore does not conceptualize its economic importance. The problem is not only convincing locals to join the sector, but also to retain the interest among locals currently engaged in the sector. Fourth, migrant workers increasingly favors other industries. They are aware that the plantation industry is harder and often less profitable, so most migrants would rather work in service sectors. They also often heard about the cases of poor wages and poor housing, which dissuades them from plantation work.
Next, moving on to recommendation or solution for the foreign labour shortage in Malaysian palm oil industry. Number one is adopting technology and good agricultural practices. The industry must look inward to increase the economical efficiency of adopting technology and good agricultural practices. These objectives are an example of the development for which Malaysia must aim not only increase the productivity of plantation sector but also to further the nation's economic growth and address the workforce shortage. By using technology, it can replace the position of employees who quit and production can run smoothly. Next is innovation such as genetically engineered dove palm provide a potential solution to issue of productivity, labor shortage, and sustainability, for example, dove palm seedlings. Number three is crop diversification as a step towards plantation industry advancement. MPOB encourages smallholders diversification to increase their profits and counteract the temporary loss brought on the replanting. Next is use incentive scheme to retain transition workers. While some smallholders may not be able to afford this, large businesses can utilize retention and incentive programs to keep employees longer and cut down on the number of people they need to hire and train. One businesses outline in incentive program that rewards harvesters per ton when they surpass their quota, boosting and output. Last but not least is improvement concern wages and benefits in plantation sector. Organization of recruiting local labor assert that With this must be commensurate with the difficulty and potential danger of plantation work before locals will consider the sector as a job option.
As a conclusion, those who are familiar with Malaysia's plantation sector describe an industry on the verge of great potential, but with a long way to go. Collaboration among plantation firms, universities, and regulatory authorities should be promoted in order to maintain optimal levels of automation, innovation, and economic efficiency. Another approach to explore for attracting locals is to discontinue the practice of funneling affirmative action recipients into public service and instead improve vocational education and scholarship programs. The enhancements listed above can be used to both increase foreign laborer retention and attract a more technically skilled population of Malaysians to higher level of plantation research and management. Malaysia's plantation sector is at a crossroad, and decisions taken in the coming years will determine whether the industry stagnates or modernizes, benefiting plantation companies, workers, and the Malaysian economy. That is all from us. Thank you.